Mike Benz, who joins us now. Mike, I know we wanted to drill down on the UK meeting, but before we get into that, I would love to just sort of get your assessment on, I was about to ask you why this whole Epstein client file, list release is such a big deal, but that's probably something that we could do multiple hours on. So limited to the scope of sort of what's happening today, your assessment on the rollout, what you think we need to see.
Well, I think the intention of this was to try to do what worked very well during the Twitter files, which was that you have this release go out to a select number of people who can really dive into it, and then it would be made fully public later in time. And that, I believe, is the intention. People who've received these binders have said everything that they have is going to be up on a website at some point in time in the very near future. But Liz Wheeler, who received one of these binders, put up a post that was very, I think, important for context, basically saying that Pam Bondi has felt that there was a betrayal at the Southern District of New York, SDNY, which was the main locus of all things lawfare against Trump world. They're the ones with the Epstein files. Epstein was being held in the prison in New York. It was actually Maureen Comey, the daughter of James Comey, the FBI director who was in charge of all things Blobcraft at the FBI against Donald Trump. Maureen Comey actually is a prosecutor at the SDNY, and she co-led the Jeffrey Epstein investigation and prosecution prior to Epstein's death. So this is really all in the family. What we're hearing now is that part of the delay is from the White House release, or I'm sorry, the Justice Department release of this, has been stonewalling from the Southern District of New York, stonewalling from Comey Central, from Letitia James Central. And the fact is Liz Wheeler came out and said, there's really nothing in these 200 pages that were released to us, but that right now, I think the focus is on trying to penetrate deeper into SDNY and get the files that they're claiming they are not giving up. So it looks like there's a civil war basically between Main Justice and the New York Blobcraft branch.